Now, as a brutally honest judge in the biggest reality show in the world, my first guest has become a global superstar, skewering legends of talentless pop wannabes with the rapier of his tongue. I write this stuff myself, you know. I'm delighted to be talking to him for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, please, Simon Cowell. Good man. We shouldn't have bothered getting dressed up.
I feel bad now. It means I'm comfortable.
Yeah, these old suits. Yeah. Particularly, you know, the ones who've been steamed. Now,
nice tie.
Thank you. You're considered to be, and rightly so, one of the most powerful men in TV at the moment. So, I mean, has it changed you? Are you drunk with power?
I'd like to think not, no. I'll be honest with you, Terry. Ever since, I mean, I was 40 when I first went on TV for the first time, and, you know, I had a successful job running a record label, and honest to God, I thought we would be on air for a week. So every day is a bonus at the moment.
Yeah.
I just take it one day at a time.
You're the only, really, I would say, the only television star from Britain who could really be regarded as having cracked it as a popular figure on American television, because most Americans think that anybody with an English accent can't possibly appear on television. And, I mean, do you think this is some kind of terrible accident? How did it all happen?
I do think that, yeah. I think I'm probably the most reluctant television personality in America. I didn't want to go in the first place, and I was talked into it. Again, we thought we would last maybe 3 or 4 weeks' time because the Americans would hate us, but we thought it's a paid holiday. And now we're into our 5th season or something. And, you know, every year I genuinely believe, OK, that's it, we've had a great run, we've had a good time. But the show, you know, thank God, is still popular.
But America is supposed to be a more violent society than here. And the people who take part are slightly more extrovert than the people who take part here. Do you ever feel that one of these days one of them's going to come leaping across at you with a stiletto?
Oh, all the time, more than a stiletto. What you don't see is that on the right and left of me is a barrage of security guards. So it's kind of like a deterrent. Having said that, I mean, you know, they're quite nutty here as well now. And I think on the crazy scale, England or the UK is as bad or as good, whichever way you want to look at it, as America. You know, you look at, when we do the auditions for the X Factor, it's like, yeah, you're as nuts as the Americans, thank God for that.
Let's have a look at you at your brightest and best.
Standing on your mama's porch, you told me that you wait forever. Those were the best days of my life. Oh, see? Caught that right up to me. Oh, never mind.
Fiona, why I found this difficult is because you look like the girl on... What's the programme with Matt Lucas? Do you know the one I mean?
So I look like a man?
No. You don't look like a man. You look like a man dressed as a woman. You do a bit. Girls, if I'm being honest with you, the image is horrendous.
We are different when we are on stage.
What changes?
We just
Don't
love
give us stuff.
performing.
It goes everywhere, flipping lipstick. It's...
Do you think anyone would pay to see you perform?
People do pay to see us perform.
How much?
Oh, you know, working men's clubs fees. Or saying, game of bingo, but...
In the pod, Total Eclipse reflect on Simon's comments.
He wants to take a good look in the mirror at himself, because he's not all that at all.
Oh, I'd still do him more like.
You have to have, for what you do, you have to have a neck of steel, don't you?
Well, you know, I said this to you backstage, Terry. I mean, you are the master of sarcasm. I mean, if you watch the Eurovision Song Contest, I mean, the only difference is I've got to face these people. But, you know, what I like about these shows is, because I've always taken this philosophy in the music business, is you mustn't take it too seriously.
No.
if you start taking it too seriously, you're going to take yourself too seriously. And I think these shows reflect that. I mean, it's just a crazy show, and you know, we have a lot of fun doing it.
And when it finishes, will it ever finish? Do you think this kind of thing can go on and on?
Well, it's a good question. You know, we came along at the right time, Terry, where there was this fame epidemic all over the world, where suddenly, you know, everybody wanted to be famous in 5 seconds. I mean, you look at that thing who won Big Brother recently, Champagne or whatever she calls herself, you know, I mean, that's what it's all about. I don't really have a problem with that, but I think our shows kind of reflect this kind of crazy notion of, you know, I could just be famous without any talent. And we go, no, you can't. And I don't know how long it's going to last for. I have a theory that it could last a while, to be honest with you.
Mm. And do you think you'll live that long?
No. I think, you know, everyone, look, there comes a point where the public, I mean, they will just get fed up with you. And I think when that point comes, and it probably won't be too far away, you just go, like I said before, I've had a great time, Terry. I really have had a fantastic time. And I'll know when to stop.
Would you be content? Well, very few people do in our business.
I know.
Very few people. Look at me, I'm clinging to the record.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good, Terry.
No, but I mean, when that time comes, would you be content to go back? I mean, do you enjoy fame? Do you enjoy people recognizing you in the street? Do you enjoy people pointing the finger of scorn at you?
Well, look, when they're nice to you, it's all fine.
But they're never nice to you.
When they
They're
call
gonna be nasty.
you, well, when they call you something that rhymes with planker, then you know maybe it's not such a good thing. I get a bit of both, to be honest with you. And funny enough, it's one of the things that when you're in Los Angeles, it is a bit of a bubble, you know, and everyone likes you and blah, 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 blah. And then you come back to England, and that's when you get a bit of a reality check, and I think that's important. But, you know, to answer your question, I would know when my time's up, and I wouldn't want to be auditioning for something, you know. If there was a show I'd like to be on, great. But if I have to, you know, carry on just making shows or making my records, I'll be happy. Mm. Yeah.
Now, you've been the mastermind behind an awful lot of successful records, tremendous successful. What is it that you have that enables you to spot talent?
Well, I like to think that I have popular tastes. And, you know, I'm not a snob when it comes to most things. My favourite food is comfort food. You know, I like fish and chips and, you know, fry-ups and all that kind of stuff. And the things I like to watch on TV are popular. And the music I like is popular. So I make records I would like to listen to.
Terry Wogan now, then. With me is a man who allegedly, I don't believe this, was once offered $100,000 to judge a couple's talents in bed.
And you know what my big regret was?
Yeah?
I didn't take the money. Because I said no.
Well, of course.
No, I absolutely 100% regret it. And if you're watching, I'll do it.
What's been the strangest thing for stardom about you? I mean, international stardom. What's been the strangest thing?
You know, well, that, you know, is one of the things that comes to mind. I guess it's when we do the auditions across America and you go into a tiny, tiny little town, you know, and with a population of maybe 300, and you walk into one of the stores and people know your name. I mean, that's sort of odd, you know, and because I've been traveling to America for years. Other than that, it's all been fine.
Mm. And when you're looking at them performing, now, I remember doing a talk show for years and years and years, and I'd get somebody who, unlike you, wouldn't talk, or be the worse for drink, or some other kind of substance, and I'd find myself saying to myself, at your live show, so you can't just throw them off. I'd find myself saying, if you've got nothing to say, what are you doing on the show? Do you feel that when you're watching some particularly inept performer? Do you ever say?
Well, I do it all the time, but now you mention it, that would be a great show. What you've just described, a talk show where you could just tell the guests you hate them. I love it, because I've watched you on these shows where you're thinking, he hates him or her. No, that's where we're very lucky on our show, you know, that we have, you know, no preparation, no rehearsal, and we can genuinely say whatever we want. And I think, to be honest with you, Terry, that's what the public likes, because I think that the whole world at the moment has become too politically correct. You know, you can't do this, you can't say that. You know, we're all human beings, you know, we have dark thoughts, and I think that's why people like The X Factor or American Idol, that we say what I think people are thinking.
Well, I would like you, personally, to have pure thoughts when watching this. Now, I just want an honest, dispassionate, entirely objective opinion on that. If I came out on X Factor and auditioned and did that.
I was just going to ask you, what were you thinking at the time? I mean, the hair, the suit, the flower, the song, the singing, I mean...
It was the 1860s.
And it was a hit. I mean, that's the amazing thing about it. It was terrible, wasn't it? The trumpeter was good, though. Well, he was good. I mean, that was OK.
You see, right up to then, we were getting along OK.
Oh, come off it, Terry, come on.
Now some questions about your personal life. And the press are obsessed with your personal life, aren't they? Does that get up your nose?
No.
Are you a private person? Are you the kind of person who wants to really be on his own, be away from the glare of the lights?
Not at all. I always think, you know, as I said, Terry, you know, I've been behind the scenes for many, many years, so I've seen what happens to artists. I mean, we all know that when you sign a contract to go on TV, if the show's a success, your life will change, and you accept that. And the same thing with the press, really, which is, you know, they've given me more help than bad things. They publicise the show, they talk about it, so we've seen the benefits. You have a few stories that don't go your way, you know, you take it on the chin. What annoys me, to be honest with you, are people like Elizabeth Hurley, who blatantly wore that dress with the safety pins for one reason. She wants to be famous, becomes famous, and then goes, but I want my privacy. You can't have it both ways. That's the way it goes.
What's your all-time favourite #1 that you've masterminded?
Well, your first #1 is always the one you're going to remember, you know, and that was a really fantastic moment with Robson and Jerome.
You were behind Robson and Jerome?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's the best record I ever made, but
no, come on.
It was a great moment. And I think recently, literally a week ago, Il Divo, who are my classical singers, they went to #1 in America. And that was a huge buzz when we found out the album had debuted at #1 there. I mean, the answer is, to be honest with you, thank God, is that every time you get a #1 record, it's still a huge, huge buzz for me. And the day that goes, it's the time to stop.
It's been a great pleasure to
Yeah,
see
likewise.
you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me on.
Simon Cowell.
Thank you.
I thought I'd slip that one across you.
Cheers.